This is HNN. Welcome, Star Wars fans. Greetings from the Imperial Resort on Scarif. I'm Jim.
And I'm Brett.
And we're a couple of cousins that have been fans of Star Wars going back to 1977.
I've worked on helping with a draft manuscript for one of the Essential Guides.
And I'm a member of the 501st. And today there's a lot of people out there that have been complaining about Star Wars and everything else. And so we figure, why complain? Let's fix it, because it can be fixed. And so this is the inaugural episode of Fixing Star Wars on HoloNet News Network. We're coming to you from the Orlando World Center Marriott here just outside of Disney World.
I actually live locally in the area. I live in the Orlando area.
And I'm from the Washington, D.C. suburbs. And we figured since the two of us are together right now that we would kick off this first episode live in person together. Future ones will have us doing it remotely, but this is one that we thought was important enough to start together. As we're recording this, today is December 30th, and the Book of Boba Fett just launched yesterday on December 29th. And we're here to talk a little bit about how the launch was handled and how maybe they could have done things better or look at things in the future on how they can improve it. So Brett, what did you have to say about how they handle the rollout?
Well, I mean, we're in the middle of a renaissance of having new Star Wars material in the classic era immediately following the Return of the Jedi. A lot of fans are very excited about the return to this. Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, the Ahsoka series that's coming up, everything. And for some reason, it didn't feel like Disney had a lot to promote the Book of Boba Fett, which is kind of astonishing, in a lot of ways.
So having spent the past couple days at Disney Springs, I did notice a few things. At the Star Wars outpost on the west side of Disney Springs, they did have two t-shirts. They had the shirt that had the Book of Boba Fett logo on it, and they also had a shirt that had Boba Fett sitting on the throne with Fennec Shand there. But that was everything that they had, and they only had a few of those shirts. At the Star Wars trading post over on the east side of Disney Springs, they had nothing. And in World of Disney, they had nothing. In the pin trading place, they did have two pins, and but that was it. And I was really surprised that they didn't have those pins over at the Star Wars trading post or at the outpost. And then also, I was surprised that there really wasn't anything at all there at the trading post on the east side. So that was a big fail. I was down here in early October or so of 2019 as The Mandalorian was launching, and there was Mandalorian everything everywhere. There were pins, there were shirts, there were Black Series action figures. There's really no excuse not to have any of this, and of course, maybe they'll blame it on current situation and supply chain and everything else, but they've known that this was coming for over a year, ever since the finale of The Mandalorian last year. And so there really is no excuse that they didn't have some Black Series figures ready and on sale here at that time. So there are some bugs around here. Unfortunately, I did not have to do a Belloc moment from Raiders of the Lost Ark when the fly landed on the actor's mouth as he was giving the speech when Indy's getting ready to blow up the Ark. And the fly actually crawls into his mouth, and he kept going. I mean, he is the consummate professional. So fortunately, I did not have to endure that. But what I did want to say, though, is in addition to the lack of merchandise, out in downtown Disney in California, they actually have the Boba Fett throne that you can sit on and take pictures on. It's fantastic. There's nothing like that here at Disney Springs. I was really surprised that they didn't go with that. And furthermore, they have an AMC theater here. And I think it was a big missed opportunity that they did not have a premiere party or something else along those lines for Book of Boba Fett. The theater is open, it's at full capacity, it's showing movies and everything, so not having a premiere for the Book of Boba Fett there, I think, and again, a big miss on their part.
Now, we're aware that they are having a Hollywood premiere for the Book of Boba Fett inaugural episode, but that's not until February 8th, and it's astonishing. I realize there's going to be a delay because of everything that's going on, but they should have had it scheduled to be on the same day as the release on Disney Plus. I mean, it's baffling. It should have been available in the theaters.
Exactly. I mean, or at least in one theater here at Disney Springs. I think it would have been great to do that. They could have had the 501st come in. I checked the AMC website to see if there was any kind of special event for this. There was not. Brett here, if there's something Star Wars going on in the Orlando area, he knows it. He was not aware of anything. And I checked with one of my colleagues who's the squad leader for the squad of the 501st here in the Orlando area. And again, there was no kind of premiere event that was being held. So a big miss on that. And as you said, there's going to be an event in Hollywood in February, but that's going to be for the season finale. So hopefully it'll be good, but again, we're just looking at ways that we can offer constructive criticism and to fix Star Wars, because obviously we've got a big passion about Star Wars. He's got his Mando shirt. I've got my dad batch here, and we want to make sure that Star Wars is everything that we loved when we were growing up, and that our kids can have great experiences with Star Wars going forward.
Now, they did do one thing right, which is that the Disney Plus did put on the very first appearance of Boba Fett, which I'm sure, as some of the big fans know, is not in fact Empire Strikes Back, but the Star Wars Holiday Special. Now, they didn't put the whole special up. They just put the animated portion, which featured Boba Fett as a sinister figure who ends every sentence with a menacing friend, but is somehow trusted immediately by Luke Skywalker. However, Chewie doesn't trust him because apparently he doesn't know him in this short, but says that he smells bad, and that's the reason why he didn't trust him. So kudos to Disney for at least doing that as far as for supporting the Book of Boba Fett coming out.
And it's worth checking out, at least for the Star Wars animation style that they did back then in the 1970s. It was very reminiscent of the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, so it was kind of like bell bottoms and that sort of thing. It was pretty humorous to look at going back. Now, I myself have not seen the premiere episode of the Book of Boba Fett yet. Again, I'm here on vacation at the Marriott World Center in Orlando, and on the TVs here, they have great big TVs in the rooms. They're like 55-inch LG TVs, but while they have Netflix and Amazon Prime and some other apps on there, they do not have the Disney Plus app. So I could watch it on my phone, but that would kind of be a disappointment and a letdown to watch a series as monumental as the Book of Boba Fett on my phone. So I'm going to wait until I get home after New Year's and watch it on my 85-inch in-house. So looking forward to that. And, I'm sure that everything that we've been hoping for is going to come to fruition with this.
We hope that you enjoyed watching our first episode, and hope that you share our journey into fixing Star Wars.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe our channel, HoloNet News Network.
I'm Brett.
And I'm Jim, and until next time, I have spoken.